Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome. Welcome, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing? Hello. Yeah. How are you guys doing? Good evening. How are you? Good evening. If you're here, say hi. Mhm. Hi. Hi, Meg. How are you? Hi, Jim. How are you doing? Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to our training tonight. If you're here, please say hi. I'd like to meet you. How are you doing? Good evening. How's everyone here doing? Welcome. Hey, Maya. Hey. Hi, Funke. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to our live session tonight. How's your week going? Please type in the chats your name and where you're from. Would like to connect with you. Tell us your name, what state you're in. Would like to connect. Would like to network here. How are you all doing? Good evening. Welcome to our live session tonight. I hope you're ready. It's gonna be packed. It's gonna be very informative. We try to get rid of the information overload and just give you just what you need, just what is right, what you can implement. How are you doing? Hi, Mayor. Mayor's from Mississippi. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Hi, Jim. Jim, you're watching from Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome, Jim. How are y'all doing, guys? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. And Meg, I did send you the resource for the night as well. Okay. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. I'm going to start by sharing my slide, my presentation. If you have any friends in the group, go ahead and tag them, call them up. Make sure they're here. Make sure you're not the only one getting all the good stuff. Okay. So tag them and make sure you call their attention. And we're going to dive right into it. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share what I have for you guys on partnership. Okay. Let's see. Share. So as you join us, please go ahead and type your name. Tell us where you're from. We'll be very happy to connect. I'm going to share my screen right now. It's going to look weird at the start, but I'll fix it. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so this is all I want to share. Okay, cool. Nice. Fixed. How are y'all doing, guys? Good evening. Welcome to tonight's training session. I still have a little bit of fixing to do here. Okay, it looks perfect right now. So how are you doing? Okay, let's dive right into the training. Ah, it's kind of just weird. I want to be able to see everything going on. I want to see you guys as well. So let me do a few adjustments here. Make a few adjustments and see if I can compress the screen. Welcome, everyone. I am excited to see you guys. How are you doing? Hey, Meg. Thank you for doing an amazing job. Always. Okay. All right, let's do this. Please, if you're just joining us, kindly type your name and where you're from. Would like to connect. Okay. Your name, where you are from, and let's connect. Hello. Hi. Okay, awesome. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Josephine from Massachusetts. Hi. Hi, Yvonne. Good evening. How are you? Okay. I am gonna go ahead. Yay, you're an ARE member. You're a coaching student. Welcome here. We're gonna go ahead and start with, well, I had you guys introduce yourselves. Please continue to introduce yourselves as you join us. Let me know if you have any issues hearing me. You should hear me pretty loud and clear. This is the same mic I always use. It's just I'm raising it to a better level this time to just make sure we're good. Well, again, my name is Yinka Olumorin. I'm a coach on this wonderful platform. Thank you, Jim, for the feedback. Done over 50 deals ranging from wholesaling, lease options. What are you guys trying to do here? Are you trying to be wholesalers? Are you trying to do fix and flips? Lease options. We do rentals, long-term rentals, short-term rentals. Short-term rentals is about my favorite strategy. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Good. I do multifamilies and I do new constructions as well. And I love to focus on newbies because I believe that's the most critical and important aspect of your journey in real estate investing. How you start determines how you do, how well you do in real estate investing. And so I dwell on the foundation for you guys, and that's why this is a newbie group. Okay, so I also invest with my husband, Dari, who is also a coach on this platform. He's a licensed builder and he takes care of anything that has to do with renovations, helping people one-on-one to execute a great project. I'm excited to be here as always. Continue to introduce yourselves. Hey, Maya, your first beginner. Have you done any deals yet? All right, type that in the comments and thank you for sharing. Maya, okay, Maya wants to do wholesale. Jim wants to, or Jim, do you buy and hold or you'd like to start to buy and hold? And the same question for Maya, do have you done a few wholesale deals? Or, okay, yes, you said you're a first beginner. So beginner, 1 deal, 0 deal. Let us know. Please introduce yourself, tell us where you're from and what you do in real estate investing. And I'm very happy to connect with you guys tonight. So tonight, we will be talking about how to partner with investors when you have no cash. How to partner with investors when you have no cash. How many of you guys here are saying, Maya says, no, ma'am, I need a mentor? Definitely, Meg can definitely reach out to you. Okay. Make sure you guys check your inboxes because Meg sends resources to your inboxes as well. So how many of you guys here have a lot of cash? If you have a lot of cash, let us know. How many of 0 deal? Okay. Hi, Dari. 0 deal. How many of you don't really have cash for down payments? If you don't have cash for down payments on one property or multiple, I know you said what's a lot? A lot is a lot. Who needs money? So, how many of you don't really have cash for down payments? Type yes in the comments if that's you. if you don't really have cash, let's see who we're talking to tonight. Type that in the comment. No cash, need money. You don't have cash. Type yes. Yeah, yes. I see a few yeses, no cash. Yeah, yes. Hi, Dari. Yes. Okay. No cash. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yes. Okay, guys. So what if I told you you don't need any cash to get started in real estate investing? Would you believe it? Type believe in the comments if you believe that you don't need cash. Maybe you just don't have the information, but you believe you don't need cash. You're really just trying to get a hang of how to get things rolling. Yeah, I like that. I see a lot of believe in the comments, and that really helps because I don't want to talk to people who don't want to be open-minded to what a lot of us do to build our portfolio. Okay, good. So I see a lot of I believe. So let's talk about how you can partner with investors. I mean, who else to talk about this topic if not me? I have been partnering with investors from day one. So let me show you how. Let me show you how to take your real estate investing game to the next level. Okay. I'll also be leaving you guys with a free resource at the end, as usual. Okay, so stick around and don't worry. Promise you will be all right. If you're saying you have no cash here, don't worry, you'll be okay. So how do we partner with other investors with zero cash? Maybe you're brand new and you're afraid no one will partner with you, or you're afraid of being rejected, or you're not sure where to find investors who will be willing to partner with you, or you don't even know how to present the idea, or you're afraid of failing. Just relax, okay? Please start relaxing in the comments, everybody. Relax. Because the fact that people do it says it's possible. So relax. Can we type relax in the comments? I mean that literally. Like, I want all of us to relax and just chill and listen to what we have going on tonight. Relax. Good. I see that in the comments. Relax. So let's take a quick yes, I don't even know where to stay, know what to say. Okay, so May is saying, yes, I don't even know where to stay, know what to say. Or maybe she meant where to say, what to say. That's why I need help, Lord. I'll put the work in for everything. Yeah. Okay, I get that gist. If you want to get a hang of that, just look in the comments. So let's take a quick quiz. If you win this, I'll give you $100 coupon for the summit. Okay, so here you go. How much did my partners invest in my first deal? How much did my partners invest in my first deal? I'm sure some coaching students can remember. So let's see. I hope you know my story well enough. How much did my partners invest in my first deal? If you're a coaching student, type that. I just started following you. Okay. Ooh, some people know me too well. Keep going, guys. Let's see. What do you guys think? Samantha said 15K. Okay. Pretty close. Two people said 100%. You guys. Meg said 200K. Okay. 15,000. Roy said 15,000. Okay. Why do you guys think 15,000 though? Some people said 15,000. I can imagine why you think 100%, right? Okay. Yeah, for 20K. Okay, Josephine said 20K. Okay. Samantha. Okay, cool. Rua, you're almost there. Samantha, you're right. Samantha, you know me well enough. Okay, cool. So I'm guessing out of how many people here, only Samantha knows me that well. Samantha is a coaching student, by the way. Anyways, thank you for that response. Samantha, are you registered for the summit? I owe you $100 coupon. Okay, cool. All right then. Here we go. It is definitely 25,000. 15,000 from one partner, 10,000 from another partner, and then of course I sourced the rest, right? So I did well, not I mean source doesn't mean it came from me. The rest did not come from me, okay? All right, that was my first ever deal and I made over $40,000 on that one. Okay, cool. All right, so let's talk about why you should even bother. Why partner? Why do we need to partner? So for any real estate deal to happen, you need knowledge, you need skill. Okay. So the number one requirement is skill. You need a knowledge base. You need to understand what you're doing. Think about it. You're trying to do something you have no clue, and you're trying to bring other people in. How would that work out? So you get it. You need to understand what you're doing. You need the skill, you need the knowledge. That is by far the most important thing in a deal. The skill, the knowledge is your number one requirement to pull any deal in real estate investing. Okay, so that's number one. The other thing you need is time. Whatever time you put in is really what you get out, right? So the amount of time you put into your business is how much output you get. As they say, garbage in, garbage out. You need time. Remember, you guys, last time, was it last week? We talked about how to invest part-time. If you didn't watch that live, you definitely need to watch that live meeting because we really dived into how you can do this part-time. Because these days, everyone says things like, I don't have time. I mean, if you don't have any time to invest into yourself and you don't have any money, you're in trouble. That's big trouble. You don't have time, you don't have money. That's big trouble. So I know you invest a lot of time into whoever hired you to grow their business, but you have to start to think of how can I put in X amount of time to grow my own business? What, 1 hour a day, 30 minutes a day? Even if you put in 15 minutes a day, in a month, your business is not going to be the same. But you need structure. You need to be able to put in a certain amount of time. So time is important. Of course, you have to find a deal, right? You need time to do that. You need time to understand what you're doing. You need time to set up your business, set up your LLC, get business funding and all that good stuff. We call those income generating activity. And those are the kind of activities that are not hourly activities, like someone slaps a certain worth on your hours. Like they say you're worth $20 an hour, $50 an hour, even $100 an hour. I believe any human being is worth a lot more than that. I believe the worth of any human being is not quantifiable, right? Okay, so let's move on with that idea. I just want you to kind of start to shift your mentality on what you're doing right now. What will count in the next 5 years? If you're trying to make ends meet right now, what's gonna count when you look back? Where would you like to see yourself 3 years from now, a year from now? Maybe you just started your real estate investing business and you're still struggling. That's a great thing. The fact that you're struggling, you're in that phase. You're in the first phase. It's going to pass. You're going to go into another phase, which is way better. But you started and you're getting that out of the way. You're getting that behind you. You're learning. You're understanding what to do. With everything that's not working, you're figuring out what works better. You're figuring out what's going on. You have an idea of how to You're growing each time. And before you know it, you'll be a pro. Definitely nobody would understand your business better than you do. You'll be a pro at what you do, right? So that's what happens with time. In that time frame, what are you doing? All these activities are activities that move your business to the next level. So you need time to find a deal. You need time to execute a deal. You need time to understand what you're doing, right? So that's the number 2 requirement for a deal to happen. Can we have some guesses in the comments on what you think the third thing might be to get a deal done? What do you guys think? What's the third thing you need to have in place to do a deal? What's the third thing? Hey, Jim, are you looking at my notes? That is correct, right? Money. Money is definitely the next component that brings it together. Money. You need the money, right? Any wealthy person who did not inherit their wealth started out with 2 of these 3 items without the money. Anybody that didn't inherit any kind of wealth definitely started this way. They hustled, right? So when you say hustle, you're talking time. You're talking the time you're putting into what you're doing. They're understanding what you're doing. People who build money from scratch, people who build wealth from scratch. Scratch means you don't have parents that handed over properties to you. And actually, you're better off because you'll be a better manager of what you accumulated. If it's handed down to you, you don't have this, unfortunately. Because if you had this, you would have been building alongside your parents. But it's handed down. Now you don't have this. You don't even know where to go from there. You just have all this properties. You don't even know what to do. And trust me, anything you can't maintain just dwindles away, unfortunately, right? Or maybe you move all that into a lower return on investments vehicle, like a no-brainer 4% vehicle, maybe a savings account or what have you. You have no clue. So you're not in you didn't get a bad deal because your parents weren't wealthy. You didn't get a bad deal because your parents weren't wealthy or aren't wealthy, right? Or because you didn't inherit anything. You didn't get a bad deal. It's actually a good deal because now you can figure things out yourself and hopefully knowing that this are very important, you're able to pass that on to the next generation. You're not only passing down money, right? But you're taking your time to actually show them how this is done. I think that is the best inheritance you can give anyone. Knowing how to build. Anyway, so you may have no cash. Most people who have cash are always looking for where to invest to get great returns. Okay. Investors are always looking for opportunities. If you bring a deal, knowledge or hustle to the table, you'll find partners ready to fund you. Okay. Because you definitely need that to bring a deal. So if you bring a deal, you bring knowledge, you bring a hustle, you bring the time. You find partners who are bringing this to complete the deal. So do you have the skill or the knowledge? Can you create time to learn and move to your millions era? And that's not an exaggeration. You guys have no clue what we make in real estate investing. Right? So you look at a real estate investor's tax returns and you're like confused. Right? Because we're talking hundreds of thousands year in and year out. And so you're in millions already, right? Can you sacrifice for your future, or would you rather sacrifice all your time to your employer who's paying you by the hour? Anyway, so type any questions in the comments as we move forward, okay? All right, so what skill or knowledge do you need? What skill, what knowledge do you need to be able to make this happen? To be able to partner with investors or have other investors partner with you. So you want to be able to know how to locate the right deal. That's number one. If the numbers on the deal don't work, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do. You have to know how to find the right deal. Where are you looking to find the right deals? Do you know how to analyze a deal to know what the return on investment will be? So you need to know how and where to find the right deal. You need to know how to analyze the deal to know the return on investment for that partner that you're trying to bring on board. You need to understand how to create a win-win situation. Okay. No one partners with you because they're just rich or they just want to do you a favor. I'm hoping that's not the reason anyone is partnering with you, to do you a favor. I'm hoping that they understand that you're a master at your game, right? I'm hoping that what you're presenting to them makes sense, right? And that's why they're attracted to the value you're bringing to the table, because value creates income. So what does this investor want? If they are investing in a savings account, for instance, at 4% return on investment, if it's even up to that, are you able to move them to a higher ROI deal that would be attractive to them? Are they looking for equity in a property, which means you're basically sharing the value of the property, right? Is that what they want? Is that what they're more interested in? Are they interested in a joint venture rather than just bringing money to the table and investing passively? Or do they want to co-own properties with you? So you have to figure out what they want. Because guess what? If you give me what I want, maybe which is the money in this case, and I give you what you want, which is maybe more money or maybe equity or properties. Maybe they don't need money. Maybe they just need equity. Or maybe they just want to grow their money because their current investment vehicle is not making sense. You guys don't even know how many people have money sitting in their 401k, all right, doing nothing, just lazing about, right? All right, so yes, you need to understand how to create a win-win situation, which is actually structuring the deal to make sense for both parties. Then the other thing you want to know how to do is to present the deal to them. Like Mayo was saying, what are you going to say? What are you going to present? What numbers are you going to put on the table to view, right? So you want to be able to understand, put the overall deal structure together. So let them see what the deal looks like from A to Z and what's going to happen at the end of the deal. Let them understand how much return on investment you're going to get from that deal. And then, very importantly, how are they protected? Are they going to lose their money? Now you have to address that. Will they lose their money? Because if people feel like they're going to lose their money, they're not going to invest. So each time you're presenting to a partner, you want to let them know how their money is protected. How's your money protected? Do you have insurance? Are they going to have a deed like a bank? Right? Why would a bank lend people money? Because they know exactly how to protect themselves. And that's why you go to closing table and you sign all the necessary documents. You come out with a mortgage note and a deed, right? And if you don't fulfill your side of the bargain, the bank has the ability to foreclose on the property. So a bank is comfortable lending to you because they know how to screen the right way, right? But this guy's partners, they might not even know. Depends on the kind of partner, right? They might just feel like something's fishy about this deal. I just don't know it. I'm not interested. But what if you were proactive to show them how exactly they're protected? What if you let them know you're going to be using your attorney to draft all the paperwork and legal documentations, right? So you definitely need to let a partner know how exactly they are protected, how exactly their money is protected. Okay. Hi, Olayemi. And then the other thing right here is needing to know how to execute. What's your execution plan? How do you plan to take this deal from locating the right deal to implementation where everyone ends up getting what they want? Okay. So those are the things that you need to present to a partner to ensure that they don't laugh at what you're saying. I mean, if you were going unprepared, then yeah, they're gonna think you're a joke, especially a seasoned investor. And for an investor that's not seasoned, who's just really looking for an opportunity and has no clue what real estate investing is all about, they really want to see that they have that protection and they want to see that they're going to get what they want, that it's a win for them. They want to see that you have the knowledge base and what you're presenting. You're analyzing the deal, you're showing them their ROI, you're showing them everything they need to know. They trust you because of your presentation. This is it. Trust me, I have and some of you guys already know in coaching, like one of my investors for the first time actually invested $80,000 without seeing me, without knowing me, just a referral from a friend. A friend is doing this. And I wasn't even seasoned at the time. Like I wasn't even a name, like I wasn't known anywhere or anything, right? It was just really, get her on the phone. Let's talk about this. And yeah, this is the format. Just talking over the phone and there's a wire to me directly without even needing an attorney, right? Because they trusted the whole process. So this is what you do. You don't need to have done multiple deals or to be able to show someone that you've been in real estate investing for X amount of time. Okay. So how do you find a partner? How are we finding partners? Yes, definitely you might be overlooking this, but your family or friends are great partners or great future partners, right? But your family and friends also want to make sure that you know what you're doing. They want to see that their money is protected. The same thing, the same things right here that any layman, any investor would want to see is what your family and friends would want to see. Otherwise, you know what your family and friends would do if they can't see all that? Because they don't want to lose you as a friend or make you feel kind of way as a family or make you feel uncomfortable. They will say, well, I know you need 100K, but hey, this is 5K. They're gonna basically give you what they think is low risk for them. And that might not fit your investment numbers, right? They're gonna say, well, if I lose this 2,000, I'm not going to be upset. I can't risk my $50,000 because I don't trust this person's business plan. I don't know what they're trying to do. It doesn't make sense to me. That's what happens when you go in without knowledge. And when you go in without knowledge, you're also going to risk this folks' investments, which will not be nice. Okay. So definitely a great resource. Well, maybe you think I don't have family, I don't have friends. Some of you guys, when it comes to partnership, you say you don't have family or friends. If you have any questions, type those in the comments. We're gonna get to them. The next place to find good partners are investment circles. Investment circles are a great place to find good partners. These folks are always looking. And I'll tell you why in a moment. So In investment circles, you have experienced investors who are always looking for a deal. They can be online. Those investment circles can be online, and they can be in person. So if you go to your local real estate investing association, for instance, if you go to different meetups like the summit, right? You're going to find people who are in the world of real estate investing, whether investing passively or investing actively. And why is that? So you see, guys, with this family and friends, they really don't have this. They don't have the skill or the knowledge for the most part, except they are experienced investors. They don't have skill, they don't have knowledge. Okay. But for experienced investors, they have the skill and knowledge. They have the money, but they don't have the time. They don't have the time. I know someone within our coaching program who found a deal and found someone with the skill and money, partnering with them 50-50. And this guy bringing over $4 million to the table. Everything. Everything. They didn't need a bank. This guy bringing over $4 million to the table because they took the time to find a deal, a development deal, right? So why would experienced investors partner with you? You don't have the time to find a deal and they're always looking for great deals. That deal is a great equity deal. Great equity. This guy has just built his portfolio without looking for the deal. He's been able to get multiple units to add on to his portfolio, right? Without going out there. That's the power of partnerships. Would you say this guy is losing? No, he's gaining because when they do a refi on that property, it will be millions in profit. Okay, so he could have sat with his money and did nothing, but he came on board. Was this guy worth that money? Yes, because your skill and your knowledge is everything. Without skill and knowledge, you can't bring a deal. And the time. So you found the time, you got skill, you got knowledge, found the time, you got deal, and you found a suitable partner. How did he find the partner? By just talking. Went to town, the town hall. Hey, I have this deal. Actually, from his electrician, right? Electrician said, I know someone who will be interested in this. That's it. If you see this guy, it's just really an average person. You would never know. I mean, people who wear jeans that really you don't even know, like the t-shirts are like losing their colors and stuff. You don't know these people. So when should you partner with other people? If you're lacking any components on the triangle, so are you lacking the skill or knowledge? You should partner. Do you lack the time? You should partner. Do you have the money? You should partner. Maybe you don't have the money, rather, right? Do you lack skill or knowledge? Do you lack time? Do you lack money? You should partner. If you have money and you lack any of the other components, you should partner. Okay. And when you should partner is really after you've built your knowledge base. It's a time that's worth investing. If you're building your knowledge base, you're investing very good time. to find yourself in a different situation. Your knowledge base legit can take you from where you are to where you want to be. How much time do you need? I generally tell people you need less than 6 weeks to be able to be good, to be fine, to know exactly what you need to do, right? So you only need 6 weeks or less to build your knowledge base. You don't need to wait to save money. Within 6 weeks, you can start to spot opportunities to present to partners. Once you have a deal in hand, you're ready to approach investors. So when is the right time? ASAP. Starting now matters. The longer the wait, the more opportunities you miss. Because here's the thing, markets move fast and you should too. So talking about waiting, guys, the elections are around the corner. If you watched our previous training, I think it's maybe 3 trainings ago. If you watch about 3 trainings ago when we talked about elections and real estate, you remember that whether we're talking about propositions from one political party or the other, you're in better standing if you start real estate investing immediately before the prices start to skyrocket. If interest rates drop, more people will be on the market, and that will increase property values because everyone is on the market trying to buy and hoping to outbid each other. So you're already separating yourself from the competition by starting out on your knowledge-based journey. So again, if you have any questions, type that in the comments. Okay. I definitely want to hear from you guys. What if you have any questions on partnerships, type those in, and I'm going to talk about the resource for tonight. Okay. The resource for tonight is a guide on private money lending. So when people just put money and give that to you, just send you money, that's called private money lending. There are ways to protect them. There are a lot of things you need to do when it comes to private money lending. So type PML in the comments if you don't have this already. I think some of you guys will already have this, but if you don't, type in the comments PML, and Meg is gonna message you your resource. 20 ways to find private money lenders for your first real estate deal, for your real estate deal. So type PML in the comments, and that's one resource. Okay. And also, you guys, you need to start to build your knowledge base to start to attract the right partnerships. So have you heard about the inner circle? The inner circle are the people who are being coached within our program. So you want to cover your basis of locating the right deal, analyzing a deal to know the ROI or return on investment, creating a win-win, like we said. You want to know how to strategically present your plan. You want to know how to actually execute your plan, right? This is one of the most amazing platforms for partnerships. Our students are always partnering. And you know why people within the program partner with each other? Because of trust and knowledge. Anyone that has been within the program can tell you just how much knowledge and resources they get. People trust you immediately. You tell them you're in the program. We've seen this happen many times, okay? So you know how to analyze a property. You know how funding works. You know how to raise the right team. You know how to choose your markets. You know how to set up your business correctly, how to find deals, and how to be successful in real estate investing. And also, you get every help you need while building your portfolio of properties. So I welcome you on board. If you'd like to join us, type inner circle in the comments, and Meg is going to reach out to you one-on-one. So if you want to start the journey without wasting any more time, type inner circle in the comments. The main point of coaching is to guide you step by step and have someone who is willing to work with you, show you, and guide you through the process. So jump right in, type inner circle in the comments, and we cover all models of real estate investing. Okay, all the different models, and we have a set plan to get you to your first deal by the 6th week, or we guarantee to work with you until you do. Also, You will get to connect with our lenders within the program, and you will have the opportunity to locate the right partnerships. Okay. All right. So type Inner Circle in the comments and you'll pick a time to discuss the process. There's always also something important for you guys to know about or to remember. And I think I mentioned that earlier. It's the summit, that's our Acquire Real Estate Summit. It's around the corner. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's next month. You guys, you can deduct this expense from your taxes. One of the best places to find real partnerships. This is a program for our coaching students only. However, we have opened the doors to non-members also. I call this the jackpot to success if you're not in coaching. That is true, definitely. It is a jackpot to your success because you're meeting face to face and in the same small room with seasoned and savvy real estate investors who have done multiple deals. To register for the summit is only $4.99. So you got to ask yourself, would you register if this opens your eyes to how exactly to approach real estate investing, build a network of friendships with people who are in the game, even be able to call and chat them up because you've built a solid relationship during the summit. If it leads to your first deal at $30,000, $50,000 profits, would it be worth it? Guess what? In this summit alone, you'll be touring different property projects and you'll be learning about new constructions. Okay. This alone, that component alone is over $5,000 in value. So if you'd like to be there and experience it for yourself, type summit in the comments. Also, Meg was proactive and actually she's posted the link in the comments. And you guys, with this, I am happy to be here. I'm thinking that this was great information and you guys have no questions. So I think every question is covered. With this, we have come to the end of the session. Okay, everyone, have a great night. And it was nice to be here. Bye.